Well, old Maynard's got some issues. Anyway, we'll take a look here. He got me home. Generally does. Had a little problem down the street. See if we can get in there and take a little bit of a look, maybe. Try this over here. And then see if we can. Yeah, I think you can see that right there. He had a little backfire, and anyway, he rejected his spark plug here. Anyway, blew it right out of there, and it kind of looks like it may have a helicoil on it. So I think Maynard's going to get a transplant rather than a band-aid this time around. I did put a helicoil on this head, but I think I put one over here on the number 2. This plug here belongs in the number 1 hole. Anyway, so I got to fire him up and drive him around back to the beetle barn and see what we can do about it. Hopefully I got a good used head laying around or something. I don't know. We'll just have to figure out what I'm going to do. I guess I should get this out of the way so it doesn't make spark everywhere. And then yeah, anyway, so I'm going to fire him up here. We'll see how that goes. See what it sounds like. And then going to run him back on around so I can get some work done on him. Anyway, don't you hate it when that happens? You know, here we've got a nice holiday weekend, and guess what I got to do? And I've got other obligations, so I don't know if I'm going to have the time to get this thing fixed by time to go back to work. So I'd probably be driving my old rabbit truck. Anyway, we'll see if this thing will light up. Not a good sound. Still getting me around back, so I guess we're gonna take a little ride here. Well, that kind of sucks ass. Oh well. Anyway, poor old Maynard got me home. Kind of how he does. Usually manages to get me home. Yeah, I wish I had pictures of all the times and what condition he was in when he got me home. A while back, I don't know, I kind of drive this thing a little faster than it likes to go, and anyway, the speedometer cable on these goes through the front spindle, and it's kind of a weak spot when you abuse them. Generally they don't use that type of spindle on slalom cars. Anyway, I managed to turn a corner a little faster than he'd like to go, and anyway, managed to snap the spindle off, made for a bad time. The tire and wheel came off left front, and managed to find a bumper on a Lexus Sport utility vehicle. Fortunately, all it did is put a couple of little skid marks on it. Anyway, let's throw this down. That there is what the spindle and backing plate look like after they've been driven down the road with no tire. I don't know how that's going to turn out. The way the sun is, everything's bright and ugly. Maybe if I get out here and go this direction, we can see what's up. And maybe not. Anyway, when you snap the spindle off, you end up running on down the road on the backing plate. And being as I was only about a quarter mile from home, I just went ahead and drove it in and drove it home on the backing plate. Anyway, worked out good. Maynard got me home. It's kind of how it is. Anyway, I just kept that around for posterity. Unfortunately, somebody picked up the tire and wheel and brake drum and made off with it before I managed to walk back up the street and get it. So that's gone. But anyway.